What's up, Virgo Collective? Thank you for joining me for your energy reading. If it's your first time joining me, my name is Keita. And if you are a returning viewer, welcome back. I'm going to be bringing forth a message to you guys using some tarot. This particular reading, I'm being led to clarify with the What's the Tea Oracle, which means we getting down to the nitty gritty of whatever is going on. Because what the tea does exactly that, it spills the tea. And to close out the reading with the Angel Therapy Oracle deck. So we're gonna get straight into it. I do want to share with you guys that prior to turning on the camera, I had ran across a video of Charleston White talking about Dolph's trial and how things have unfolded up to this point, and that got me not just watching the video, but just thinking about my spiritual and communal connection with Dolph. Makes me so emotional. I mean, like, you would think this shit happened yesterday, the way I get emotional when it comes to Dolph. I could be at the club, a party, a pool, or in the car, in the grocery store. I hear Dolph, like 9 times out of 10, I'm tearing up or I'm fighting back tears, like now. But this is a narrative that is 20 plus years in the making, because I have always had this connection with him since I met him when I was in the 10th grade and he was in the 9th grade, and we walked the same high school halls together, and navigated the same neighborhoods in the city. So throughout my younger years, before and after his fame, I always would bump into Dolph. I always encountered Dolph in some shape, form, or fashion, and I wanted to share that with y'all because I don't know what the emotion that I feel having watched that has to do with y'all's reading, but I don't believe in coincidences. I did take some time to just do some breath work and center myself before starting the video, but just know that if there's some emotional aspect of the reading, I am partially influenced by having watched that video and being triggered in a way. Again, there are no coincidences. It's no coincidence that I watched that and I feel the way I feel prior to doing the Virgo reading. Just saw 311. So we're gonna get into it. Clear and see what is the best message for the highest good of the Virgo collective that wants to come forward at this time. Spirit, what message would you have me to deliver to the Virgo collective? Oh, that's so much. Lord Jesus, okay. First and foremost, we got the King of Pentacles. One thing for certain, 2 things for sure. A whole bunch of cards fell out right, but they all fell out upright. So this is something that may not surprise you, something you're already kind of aware of in a way. But you got the King of Pentacles. And this is somebody who is financially stable, in a good position in terms of his physicality, his 3D reality, has amassed a certain level of stability for himself, and he's generous. But not only is he generous, he's now in a more expansive state. He's in a more expansive energy. He wants better. He wants more. He knows that there's more out there for him. And with this pentacle, it's like, hey, I have built this foundation for myself, and there's so much more that I can do, and there's so much more that I can do with my resources. And I want to share the fruits of my labor. How can I expand my reach? How can I amass more? How can I give more? And that's very much how Dolph's energy was. Dolph was a very giving soul. And what I know of him personally, he was very respectful. He wasn't stingy, you know what I'm saying? And mature. My first memory of Dolph was, and I think I've shared this on the channel before, was seeing him. I was in the 10th grade in Miss Burt's biology class. And Dolph used to come and holler at this dude named Trill, Castalia Trill. And Trill was my homie. Like, me and Trill was cool. We used to always sit by each other because Trill used to like to cheat off my paper. And every now and then, Dolph would come by there and holler at Trill. I knew Dolph also from being on the basketball team and seeing him in the highway and we would speak. And I knew he's lived in Castaic, which wasn't that far from where I stayed. And I knew people who lived in Castaic and shit like that. We were always like intermingled in some way. But particularly, he would come by Miss Burt's class and holler at Trill. And that wasn't like out of the ordinary surprise to me because Trill stayed in Castaic, Dolph stayed in Castaic. Of course, they like know each other and cool and shit, right? But I used to see Dolph and just observe his behavior. I didn't know I had intuitive gifts or anything like that at the time. I just knew that I paid attention to things that I was damn near sure my peers didn't pay attention to. And I observed that Dolph was very mature. Like he wasn't playful and silly and immature like a lot of the younger boys, especially in 9th grade that I would see. And I remember thinking like he is so mature for his age. Like he carries himself in a more mature fashion, not knowing like his backstory or whatever. Fast forward to us being adults, you know, I knew he sold a little dope. Eventually I found out he was rapping because I seen him outside the club one day giving away his CDs, and I was like, Dolph, when you start rapping? And then I saw him once he, you know, started to amass fame worldwide. I saw him on the Breakfast Club and he was telling the story of how he was paying bills at that time when I would see him and be like, he's so mature. And it was like, no wonder he carried himself in such a mature fashion. Y'all, when I tell y'all Dolph being a rapper caught everybody off guard. But I think this speaks to the energy of this King of Pentacles and this Three of Wands, because this is somebody who, by way of their upbringing, by way of how they were raised in some shape, form, or fashion, has been diligent about having some level of financial stability, and they're now at a point in their life where they want more out of life. They want to be able to share the fruits of their labor and travel and be charitable and give and just expand with the Three of Wands. And then you have the Nine of Wands, because in order to do that, this person is going to have to persevere. They're going to have to push forward. They've been through some shit in order to get to where they are with this King of Pentacles energy. And like the wounded warrior, they're going to have to persevere and push forward through the pain of past experiences, the stress of being that one who is in this financially stable space, and also this strong desire for something better, for more in a situation. And then you got Three of Wands and the Nine of Wands together, which gives you 12 Wands. This is something that is pushing this person out of their comfort zone energetically, because 12s represent getting out of your comfort zone, but also 12 breaks down to a 3, because this is also something that is pushing them more in alignment with their divine calling, with their life purpose. So you got this Nine of Wands energy and the two, the High Priestess represented by the number 2. This person, part of this perseverance is them pressing forward to do something that they're being led to do intuitively. because the high priestess represents trusting one's intuition. The high priestess being in front of the 8 of Wands is telling me there's some communication coming forward, some progress taking place, because the 8 of Swords can represent fast-paced travel or communication coming in, right? But with the high priestess being in front of this is telling me there's some telepathic connection of some sort. This person is getting information telepathically, so they're having dreams, signs, synchronicities, premonitions, visions coming forward, and they're needing to press forward, to persevere, to overcome whatever obstacles have been put in their way, even though they've already been through a whole lot of shit, in order to achieve this expansion that they seek with the 3 of Wands. King of Swords. The King of Swords with the 8 of Wands, I'm absolutely certain there's a communication coming forward. The King of Swords speaks truth. He's decisive. He's wise. He's an ally. So this person is wanting to come forward, persevering through what they've been through or whatever obstacles may stand in the way, to follow their intuition and bring forth some honest communication about an aligned connection. 2 of Cups. Soulmate energy. They're one. The person who mirrors them the most, the person they want to have this expansion with. So this is very much giving like that World card energy of wanting to take something to the next level in some way. These are 2 people who are giving each other their cup of love. And as you can see here, there's a caduceus and there's a lion with wings on each side of it, because there's something very healing about this connection. Possibly 2 people who are meant through their love to help the world, the collective, heal in some kind of way, by how they share their creative and their emotional energy with one another. The 2 of Cups is very much yin and yang, being in alignment with one another. So that's dope. Underneath the 2 of Cups, you got, oh my God, the Emperor, taking the lead, standing in your power and your authority to create. The 10 of Cups. Somebody is stepping into their power by way of this desire, this strong, burning desire to have more. They feel like they deserve more. They're worthy of more. More is within their reach. And they're willing to put forth the effort and persevere forward or against whatever odds are against them to achieve their 10 of Cups ultimate emotional fulfillment, their pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. This may be somebody who desires to be a father, or somebody who is a father, and or like a single parent, but they found the person who they want to have family with, that they feel at home with, that they want to build community and have that sense of belonging with. And last but not least, we have the 7 of Pentacles. This is something they want for the long haul. They feel like after all they've been through, this is their reward. Again, their pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. And they also are in a position currently where they're aware of all of what I just said, and they're evaluating where they've invested in other things, other people, other energies, other ideas. They're evaluating what they got out of it. You know what I'm saying? Finally taking a moment to assess, okay, I put my time, energy, and my coins into this situation, but I didn't get the return on investment. Whereas I'm excited about, I'm being divinely led. The divine is pushing me towards this connection, 2 of Cups, that is motivating me. And it's becoming clearer and clearer to me that I need to invest in that situation. That thing that promises long-term stability, love, connection. Invest in that situation opposed to whatever it is and whomever it is that I have been investing in. Ooh, child. Let's see. So in terms of major arcana, you got the High Priestess and the Emperor. The Emperor being symbolic of divine masculinity, and the High Priestess being symbolic of divine femininity. We talking about two people who balance each other out. That energy of divine femininity and masculinity coming together, and the concepts of Hieros Gamos, sacred marriage, sacred union. At the top of the deck, you have the Sun. This is the absolute best card in the deck. Happiness, enlightenment. Somebody is clear on what it is they want, what will bring them happiness, what brings them joy, what makes them feel like a kid again, and brings them this feeling of childlike innocence. And that energy has entered their life by way of this connection, and things are clearer to this person, and they moving forward in alignment with what it is that the divine has in store for them. Divine will, the Chariot, ascending. The Chariot is also the name for the Merkaba, that energetic vehicle that surrounds us as we are spiritually elevating and ascending. This person is moving forward in accordance and in alignment with what it is that they want. So this is somebody that's realizing with the Seven of Pentacles that was in the cards that fell out, like, I want family, I want travel, I want something more monogamous, I want whatever it is that they desire and have seen the potential of with this Two of Pentacles. And what I've been investing in has not brought me that, and it's not going to bring me that. So let me redirect and head in the direction of what it is that ultimately would make me happy, would fulfill me. So that is dope. I'm going to clarify this with, and baby, the Sun to the Chariot, both of those are major arcana cards. So whoever is in alignment with and resonates with this message, you're in store for huge stabilizing change in your life. Safety and security and stability and provision and protection. Because you have the 4, the Emperor is represented by the number 4, and you also have 4 major arcana cards in the spread at this time. So the number 4, numerologically, its power is showing up strong as well. And when you amplify the energy of the number 4, you get this 8 of Wands, because this is coming in sooner than you think. Communication about it, clarity about it, the truth about it is coming in sooner than somebody has projected. So Spirit, please clarify this message for the Virgo collective at this time. Something is grounding. Oh shit. Okay. So all of the cards fell on the floor, but they fell upright. Somebody is clear on what is going on here. This is not something that has to develop, or that they're coming into awareness of. They already know. On top, the card on top of this stack of cards that fell on the floor is dodging bullets, blocking negativity, escaping crazy people, protected by haters. So this is somebody who's dodging a bullet in order to provide for somebody. This King of Pentacles, giving money. I told you he's generous. He has it to give, but he wants to make sure that he's giving it to the right situation, to the right person. Cyberbully. You are being bullied online, or they has suffered from it, etc. So this is some aspect of like watching someone online and feeling like you're being bullied or punked or tricked or harassed in some way. And for many, this is somebody who they have this attraction, they have this Two of Cups connection with someone, and watching them online makes them feel like they're being bullied. This person whom they admire, this person with whom they want to share their cup and give their money, they just watching them online and feeling like stuck, hopeless, powerless. But with this Emperor card, this person is going to reclaim their power and move this connection in the right direction with the Chariot. Fake smiles. Somebody acting like they good. They ain't happy. They feeling bullied. They feeling like wherever this person that they admire is where they're supposed to be. And so they're acting like they're good with fake smiles when really they're not. They're not feeling fulfilled because their other half, their feminine counterpart, is not by their side. And the thing that has been blocking this situation is their ego. Hurt ego. Ego getting in the way of the relationship, and etc. There's some aspect of this person's ego that even though they're clear on who it is they want and what it is they want, they have not bust a move. But they're going to, because you got the Chariot at the bottom of the deck. They're going to get in alignment, and it's possibly by way of an ego death. I haven't seen anything that would insinuate an ego death, however, in terms of the cards. But if ego is the thing that's getting in the way of a divine connection, you best to believe the divine is going to intervene. And there's going to be tower moments. And there's going to be a Ten of Swords cycle where this person is going to go through all kinds of confusion and confusion and being stabbed in the back and in situations that humble them, so that they come forward to this divine connection to give to it, invest in it the way that the divine has designed it to be. So at the top of the deck you have boss bitch. That's why this person feeling cyberbullied, because they seeing somebody do their thing. A boss bitch runs on business, stable, busy, and multifaceted. You got a feminine energy here that's too busy to give a fuck about how this person is not showing up for them. And this person sees that and they're attracted to that. And they trying to dodge bullets and bring an end to certain toxic karmic cycles, because one thing they can't ignore is that that's not where their happiness is. But they still have not had the courage to come forward towards this boss bitch. So you got boss bitch at the top of the deck doing her thing. An empress. Empress to the emperor. This boss bitch that came in and amplified, magnified, served as a magnifying glass to the toxicity in this masculine's life. Bad habits, drugs, addictions, and toxicities. So this is one of those situations where a motherfucker then came in contact with somebody who is like the spitting image of the personification of what this person wants. The woman of their dreams, right? Or like, what's that song by Michael Jackson? You will always be the lady in my life. Damn, where my phone? I left it in the other room. But it's that type of energy where this person knows who this person is to them, and but the standard that this person, this boss bitch, holds makes this person realize, damn, I've been settling. I've been aligning with a caliber of individual that's not in alignment with what it is I desire or who I truly am, my higher self. So when this person was operating as their lower self, they aligned with all kinds of toxicity, all kinds of bad habits, all kinds of negative patterns, especially as it relates to their ego. But you had this boss bitch come along and challenge this person to show up and embody the energy of their higher self. And now they're having to raise the bar. Expand. Expect more. Want more. Out of who they connect with and out of life in general. That is dope as hell. So we're going to get some angel therapy messages to close out this reading. Spirit, please clarify this message for the Virgo collective at this time. Honey, when you know better, you got to do better. And the more you fight doing better, the more uncomfortable the divine is going to make you. Because you know better. You know they say God protect babies and fools. Why? Because they don't know no better. But if you ain't one of them, and you can't be a fool when you know better, that means you ain't a fool. The fool is the opposite. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you on your own out here. Get it together. This is Spirit saying, baby, shit, or get off the pot, because you'll never get this opportunity again. Spirit, please clarify this message for the Virgo collective at this time. Fairies. You have a strong bond with the fairies, and your life purpose involves helping Mother Nature. This person, this boss bitch that came through like a fairy and has magnified that this person has a life purpose. Whatever it is they were investing their time and energy in, this person, the boss bitch, has helped them to see the bigger picture. It's more to life. It's more out there beyond the horizon. And you are worthy of it and have access to it because you are a limitless heir of the Most High God. Challenging this person to get out of lack consciousness and evolve into abundance consciousness. You got fairies, and then you got indigo. You're an indigo child. Again, this is this message of like that's been coming through in these readings of they not like us. You're different. Indigo children, the person you're inquiring about is an indigo, meaning a highly sensitive, natural born leader. You are a wolf in sheep's clothing. Sheep follow the shepherd blindly. You are a wolf. You are supposed to be leading the pack. So you cannot continue to align yourself with these sheep. It's time to elevate. It's time to grow. It's time to answer the call and lead because you are an indigo child. So if you've ever wondered if you were an indigo child, that's your confirmation that you are. You have spiritual gifts and talents and an empathic nature that won't allow you to be consistently comfortable in low vibrational situations. Top of the deck, books. Your life purpose involves writing, reading, editing, or selling spiritually based books. So in some way, books play a major part in this situation, but more than books, learning. This person is very much like learning, studying, being called to raise their level of consciousness. And this person also, like I've been saying, so many of us have stories, books, albums, pieces of art, and magazines, and fucking buildings by way of architecture, and just so many different ways that we are to be using. Like, we literally came to this earth to use our creative gifts to build, and because we don't want to relinquish our attachment to toxicity and negativity and low vibes and get out of our comfort zone, we're not able to evolve to bring those things to fruition. And the divine is just like, put that down. We don't do that no more. We ain't kicking it with them like that no more. We're not aligning with them like that no more. And then literally giving you something that is more in alignment with what it is that you are divinely led to be embodying, to have, to do, in your face. But because it's a process to relinquish the old and embrace and welcome the new, somebody is like right there in the middle and they're clear on it. They know what's up. It's like that image of Jesus trying to get a little girl that bear, and she trying to, and like Jesus got a big bear behind his back, and the little girl holding on to her little teddy bear like, no, I'm not giving up my little precious teddy bear, not knowing God trying to give her something better, something bigger. At the bottom of the deck, you have listen to your intuitive feelings. This high priestess energy. Intuitively, this person knows. They've been receiving signs and synchronicities. The boss bitch been in their dreams. They dreams, they daydreams. They probably seeing her name, her business, her practice, her album, her book, whatever it is that she does. They're seeing reminders of it, intuitively led signs, synchronicities, and nudges, and they feel something internally because literally, especially if you are an empath, you are a walking antenna, and everything is vibrational and energetic. And energetically, this person know that they know that they know that they know that this is their person. So I'm gonna read the message of listen to your intuitive feelings. Your body is receiving accurate messages from the divine. You know what? Nope. I want to read the message of indigo. And I actually have a book on indigo children. I wish I had that book here, like within reach. I would grab it and provide bibliomancy for you guys. But since I don't, we ain't gonna worry about it. Let's see. And just like with that message where I was talking about Dolph and his passing, I dreamed Dolph's passing a year before he passed. But in the dream, he didn't die. He just wanted to get some rest. And after he passed and I went through my dream journal, which I like to log things in my notes in my phone or in my voice notes, I was able to interpret what that dream was telling me. And I don't know that knowing what it was telling me prior to it happening would have stopped anything, but it just all makes sense now. You know what I'm saying? And so in that way, when you have an energetic connection with someone, you're gonna pick up on things intuitively to let you know how to move and when to move and what information you need to know about the situation. It says it's important for you to understand the nature of indigos. In regard to your question, perhaps you or someone else involved in this situation is an indigo or a parent of one. An indigo is a strong-willed and spirited individual who has strong personal beliefs about changing and improving the world. Indigos may have tempers which fuel them to move forward with their activist campaigns. Another thing that's coming to me is that there may be a child involved in this situation somehow. So this is somebody who may be aligned with or attached to a toxic connection with somebody that they have a child with or that's pregnant. And they feel stuck in that situation. Meanwhile, their heart is somewhere else. But in that situation, this indigo card is telling you, like, you mission accomplished. You served your purpose. You were supposed to co-create with that person to bring this indigo child into this world. You didn't make a mistake. And just because you've conceived that child doesn't mean that you have to be in marriage or relationship with that child. So that may resonate with somebody. You may have received this card because you're divinely called to help the indigos keep their spiritual gifts and missions alive. Many indigos are understood or misdiagnosed with labels such as ADHD, attention deficit hyperactivity disorder, because of their lightning fast thinking style and intuitive sensitivities. You can help indigos maintain high self-esteem and a sense of purposeful direction so that they can use their natural talents to help us all. So if that last scenario that I spoke of resonates with you, like, you have a divine mission to help cultivate and nourish, father, mother, this child, right? This indigo child. But it does not mean that you have to be in the same household or in relationship, in monogamous relationship or marriage with the other parent. You know what I'm saying? So this is going to resonate with somebody. But it says Archangel Metatron oversees the indigo generation. So he's the best angel to call upon for help with issues related to indigo children and adults. Take a few moments to quiet your body and mind, perhaps by closing your eyes and taking some deep breaths. Then silently ask Archangel Metatron any questions you have related to children in general, a specific child, or a person who exhibits indigo qualities such as sensitivity, strong will, and concern for the earth. Ask Archangel Metatron for guidance with this issue and also for a divine assignment in which you can help the indigo generation. If there's a child involved in this situation, because you do have this child on this sun card, right? On the horse. And then you got this indigo children message that came forward. If there's a child involved, and let's say you ain't got somebody pregnant, baby on the way, whatever, and you feel stuck in that situation, you may have dated somebody and gotten attached to their child and don't want to leave that situation because you don't want to disconnect from the child, because you resonate with that kid because you're both indigos. You're an indigo adult and that's an indigo child. Or This is someone who is meant to conceive with this person whom they have this Two of Cups alignment with, this boss bitch. But because they are tethered to some negative, toxic habits and relationships, allowing that to block the connection from coming forth. So take it how it resonates, y'all. I hope the message found you well. If it did not find you well, I hope it leaves you well. I'm just happy I made it through the message and didn't cry, child. Mafete Foon, Adolph Robert Thornton Jr., Ibaye. And until next time, y'all, peace.